Most comedians need a stage, a microphone, and a perfectly written joke to make people laugh. Rowan Atkinson needs none of that. Give him an ordinary situation, a few seconds of silence, and a tiny mistake, and somehow it turns into comedy chaos. A simple date becomes a disaster, a normal interview becomes completely unpredictable, and a confused look on his face becomes a moment millions of people never forget. So let's look back at the hilarious moments that turned him into one of the greatest comedy legends in history.
Last year I went into a bank to cash a check, and I handed over the check, and she said thank you, and she said, "Oh, Mr. Atkinson, I'm such an admirer of your work. Could you sign this piece of paper for my daughter?" So I signed the piece of paper and I handed it back, and she took it back, she put it on one side, and she looked at my check and she said, "Now, do you have any means of identification?" And you think, well...
But sometimes, the funniest moments happen when Rowan Atkinson isn't even trying to be funny. During one interview, the host discovered something unexpected, Mr. Bean's personal diary. And what happened next was exactly the kind of hilarious chaos you'd expect from the man behind the world's most famous awkward character. A simple diary turned into one of the funniest conversations ever. So let's take a look at the moment when Rowan Atkinson revealed a side of Mr. Bean that nobody saw coming.
I found this one. I believe it's your diary, right?
That's my diary.
Yeah, it is. And you know what? It says here on page 1, if I have been silly enough to mislay this diary, please return it to Mr. Bean. And P.S. a £5 reward would certainly not be out of the question. You owe me £5 if you want it. Now,
I mean, what about the mugging, the pulling of faces in Bean? I mean, did you do that as a routine? Was that part of it? Yeah, that started when I went to University at Oxford, really. That's when I started doing entirely visual stuff. And for the first time ever, when I was about 20, whenever that was, I remember, standing in front of a bathroom mirror and just sort of gurning, I suppose, just pulling faces for the sake of it.
Like how?
And it was, just sort of going, just suddenly, very extreme. What's the word at the moment?
Award shows are supposed to be about celebrating success. But sometimes, the biggest laughs come from the moments when things don't go according to plan. We've all seen celebrities trying to hide their disappointment after losing an award, but Rowan Atkinson took the idea of being a bad loser to an entirely different level. Exactly why Rowan Atkinson is in a league of his own. Whether he's playing Mr. Bean, creating awkward situations, or simply reacting with that legendary expression, he has a unique ability to turn even the most ordinary moment into something unforgettable. A simple action, a small misunderstanding, or even just a few seconds of silence can somehow become a comedy masterpiece.
Obviously, taking out a girl for the first time is a very complex issue. The first crucial step is having arranged to pick up your date and not to look like a complete idiot when she opens the door.
What about the mugging, the pulling of faces in Bean? I mean, did you do that as a routine? Was that part of it? Yeah, that started when I went to University at Oxford, really. That's when I started doing entirely visual stuff. I remember, standing in front of a bathroom mirror and just sort of gurning, I suppose, just pulling faces for the sake of it.
Like how?
And it was, just sort of going, just suddenly, very extreme.
The thing about Rowan Atkinson is, he doesn't need a complicated setup to create laughter. Give him the smallest situation, the simplest problem, and somehow he turns it into a moment of complete madness.
how did your flight go?
Oh, it was fine, thank you.
Good.
Very nice aeroplane.
It was. What brings you to Copenhagen?
Well, got a bit of a squeaky chair.
Oh.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Mind if we swap? Come on. Oh dear, I seem to be stuck. No, just joking. All right, I'll sit here.
Oh.
You've got some very squeaky chairs.
Well, yes. Is that all right?
Well, it's a bit pathetic, actually, but I suppose it'll have to do. Actually, it's quite nice that it's
I am the devil. Good evening. But you can call me Toby, if you like. We try to keep things informal here, as well as infernal. That's just my little joke. Now, you're all here for eternity, which I hardly need tell you is a heck of a long time. But I'm sure you'll all get to know each other pretty well by the end. But for now, I'm going to have to divide you up into groups. If that's okay. Can you hear me at the rack? Well, if you'd stop screaming, that would help. Okay, now, murderers. Murderers? Over here, please. Thank you very much indeed. Looters and pillagers, over here, please. Thieves, if you could join us. And lawyers, you're in that. Come down then. Thank you very much. Yes, there's plenty of room. If the hedge fund managers would just move along a tiny bit.
Oh, good morning.
nice to meet
You want to taste this?
Oh,
You'll love it. He's really good. Huh? Good, eh?
oh.
I don't think
Very nice, Brian.
He doesn't like it.
I like it, Brian. But this time, Rowan isn't just making people laugh, he's stepping into a challenge where comedy meets competition.
Bah, 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 bah. Filling a small glass of water.
And now, it's time for one of Mr. Bean's most iconic moments. His legendary Little Green Mini takes on a challenge of its own. Watch this unforgettable race, and don't forget to subscribe for more legendary comedy moments like this.
They've got them tucked away in lofts. Go to the shops and pick something up. Here, some aggravation on the course. Mr. Bean has obviously offended somebody because he's being chased. And the police are after him.
He jumped the stop sign. That's the problem.
Is that what it was?
He went through the stop red.
Simple as that.
Well, I don't know. If you give him enough rope.